Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. What's up, y'all? Pastor Charles King III.
And Bev King, Lady Bev King.
Yeah, we just hanging out with y'all. We had been telling y'all all day that we're gonna do a live broadcast on etiquette. So we decided to kick it off with a little tune for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed my little song. Anyway, so we doing our thing. We wanted to just have a little conversation about etiquette because in our generation we've noticed that it's kind of a lost art. I work for a big a company, a convention center, and in the convention center I get to see a lot of people eat dinner and have different functions, and some people don't even know how to eat the dinner. You know, when they see 3 or 4 forks on the plate, on the place setting, it becomes difficult for some people. They're like, which one do I eat what with? So that's just some of the things. We're going to hit some of the basics.
That's
so
getting too deep. Dinner, we needed to have
yeah,
a basement to do that.
we had to do dinner another time to help y'all get up to speed on that one. But just some of the basics. So guys, and first off, thanks everybody for tuning in, watching us, being on the broadcast, all that. Share it with your friends. Yeah. Share it with your friends. Give it to somebody and let them know that we're out here so you can share it. Like, do all the likes, the hearts, all that crazy stuff like that. Y'all know y'all enjoyed our song. It should have been at least 20 hearts on there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're talking etiquette. Basic things. Like opening the door for a woman. So you see an older lady at the store, she's going in, you're going in, let her go ahead of you. And if there's a door, open it for her. It's just really easy stuff that you can do, you know, to kind of just be nice. You know what I'm saying, babe? Just basically be nice to the people.
We understand that the world is changing and, you know, stuff that people did in the 50s, 60s, even 70s. You know, stuff has changed, life has changed, but what I'm seeing is that just chivalry is like it's going out the window, and it's really not cool. There still are a few good men,
and I could do better. There's some things I could do better. Obviously, like I don't always open the door for my wife, and sometimes it's because we have a funny lock on our car. And so you might see me out in public and be like, oh, he's a hypocrite, that little liar, dirty devil. But I will say we do have a couple friend. Is that right? Yeah.
Couple friend?
Yeah, we got a friend.
We got some friends who are a couple. And without fail, he opens the door for his wife. Yep. I mean, she cannot open her own door, even getting in her own car.
Yeah.
He will not allow it. But that's how he was raised, and we understand that people were raised differently. We come from different backgrounds. Even us, we come from different cultures.
That's right.
And I actually find that here, men seem to have more chivalry than men in London. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I went home and I was noticing the men and the guys, and I was like, wait a minute, they're not doing some stuff that I'm being accustomed to, like being here now. So I understand, like culturally and things can be different, but manners are manners. Social etiquette is social etiquette, and I think it is universal. It should be universal. So that's kind of what we're talking about today.
Yeah, and you know, even so, we talked about opening the doors. We talked about that type of thing. Just being nice, doing things for people to help them out. Older people deserve. Look, they've been here a lot longer than you have. They deserve to be treated with a level of dignity and respect. I'm not going to see an older person and they greet me and I walk past them just like, I ain't saying nothing to you. No, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to say hello. I'm going to look you in your eyes and try to make that contact and at least say hi. I may not hold a whole conversation and do all that, but I'm going to say something. Listen, if y'all agreeing with what we saying, look, put the likes on there, put the heart, share this with somebody. Do all that tapping on the screen that you normally would do. Because I think our young people need to see stuff like this and understand how it works.
It really
so, secondly, when we talk about being cool with older people and being nice with them, also, like, for instance, you go to church. You see the church mothers. You see your pastor. It's not, hey, dude. Hey, mom, what's up? No, I mean, if you're that friendly, cool. But if not, you need to use names, Mr., Sir. That stuff isn't dead. It's just basic, common, everyday stuff. Now, my parents raised me in a certain way. If I talk to older people like they was one of my kin folks and brothers and something like that, I would have had to get some new denture work done. I needed some dental work done or something like that because my parents didn't play when it came to dealing with older people. My wife has a different, she's come from a different country, but pretty much the same
thing.
Type of upbringing.
The way my parents raised me, the motto was "Manners maketh man," and that goes for women too.
That's right.
There's manners to me are everything. I just don't understand. Like I've been here, and you walk into a room, people don't speak. You see each other every day. You see each other every day, and you walk into a room and you don't say good morning, you don't say good afternoon. I mean, at least acknowledge who's in the room. That is like weird to me. Especially people that you know and you're friendly with. And I understand that you walk into a room, you probably don't know some people, and I understand people can be shy. Sometimes I can be quite shy, so I may not say, I'll smile. A smile goes a long way too.
It does.
You may not smile, but just to acknowledge that people are there. It's just manners.
Yeah. Here's a key fact. I work in sales. So when I'm out in a meeting or something like that with people that I've never seen, never met, I've been trained and I've sat through some good etiquette classes where they tell you, stand up, look the person in their face, shake their hand, tell them your name, and make sure you do that with a level of confidence because people they shy away from you when they don't trust you. And the first impression is you have to build that trust by the way you present yourself the first time out the gate. So I'm learning to not take the shortcut. You see, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, give me that handshake over the table. No, I'm going to come around the table, introduce myself to everybody at that table. And you go out to eat with a woman, if it's business, if it's professional, whatever. When that woman sits down, you have a right to sit down. If she's not an intimate relationship, you may not help her with her chair as you would with your spouse or somebody that you're connected to in a relationship.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't always do that because some women think it's like, hey, baby, hey, what's up? He helped me with my chair. Let's hook up. So you can't always do that. It's not always the most proper thing depending on their culture. But once they sit, then the man can sit down. Most top restaurants are trained to serve the woman first. So if there's 4 women, 4 men, you're not going to get your food first. The women are going to get their food first. And then if you happen to get your food first, you shouldn't eat anything off your plate till all the ladies are served. That's just some key common stuff. So I'm learning that in the professional world.
I'm learning something today.
And also, how you sit says a whole bunch about who you are. If you slouch down and you, hey, what's up? Let's kick it. If you like that, most people won't take you serious. But when you sit up straight, when you present yourself in a certain way, when you address people, you give them that firm handshake. You give them that real handshake. Female or male, it's good to do. Now I'm noticing it's a new trend going on where people are just barely shaking your hand like this. It's like this little mess. Man, go on with that little weak handshake. And if you compliment a woman, like when I first saw my wife, goodness gracious, I was like, wow, this girl is fine. So I was automatically like, whoa, she's beautiful. So if I complimented her and I'm not married to her at that time, you have 2 options. You could go hood crazy or you can be normal and say thank you. Now, how do girls do it? Hey, you look nice today. Nice outfit.
Oh my gosh. Like, no, boo-boo, I'm married. Like, oh my gosh. No, it's not that kind
and you have to be able to take a compliment without being so angry about getting one. You look good. Take the compliment. You look good. Now, if the guy pushes it to the next level, hey, what's your phone number, baby? You know, or
the derogatory terms.
Yeah, look at you. Can I put a cup on your head?
Me personally, they don't get any acknowledgement. I keep my head straight, keep it moving. It's
That's
just
right.
not going to happen.
That's right. And you know, we just giving you the basics. These are the basics. Babe, am I missing anything? Anything you want to rehash or bring out?
Actually, there is something I want to bring up. Ladies. We are in a culture, the social media culture. Here we are on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we're posting images of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And some are very suspect.
Yeah.
Now, here's something. Actually, it was a message that I brought at church some time ago. And in a segment of what I was talking about was how we as women have lowered our standards.
Mm-hmm.
We have grandmothers, we have mothers, we have aunties and stuff like that. Older women,
right,
who seem to be competing with younger women.
Mm.
It's like, look, if you look good, hey, I'm not hating on you. Look good.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. One of the things that I said was, just not even just on social media, but taking pictures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One thing that I can say of my own mother is when I look back at the photo albums, there's no embarrassment looking at my mum like, oh my gosh, what was she thinking? I just don't see that in any of the pictures. Even when she was at home chilling and she had a house coat, I think you guys call it a house coat, dressing gown,
Mm-hmm.
we call it at home. But I'm just, look, this is my mum.
Woo!
Right?
Yeah.
Now this was her going to church back. I don't know if everybody saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is back in the day. I think this is probably 70s. The hat, the gloves.
That's nice.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. But this is the caliber of picture I see. Now, this is when she had me. Same thing. I'm hoping you all can see that.
Yeah.
And most of the pictures, she looked like this. Now, I'm saying to you ladies, when your children grow up and they look back on possibly your social media or physical pictures that you may have, what are they going to think when they see you?
Ooh, that's good. Because this stuff, it doesn't delete.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Now, hey, you can hide your Facebook page, you can do all that, but look, kids are going to see some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if they don't go on your social media page, just going out with your kids. Women, what are you saying to your daughters when you go out?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like I said earlier, we come from different backgrounds, we've been raised differently. You know, some people's mothers may have had drug issues, whatever, or just unsavory lifestyles.
Right.
I get it, I understand that. But those of you who know better and have seen better, it's time to do better. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on social media that's questionable.
Right.
So all I'm saying is take pride in yourself. And especially those of you who are professing Christ.
Yeah.
Those of you who are professing Christ, I'm seeing some very suspect things in the church. And I know, yes, we have this whole thing, come as you are. And yes, come as you are. But once you've been there and you begin to understand, and especially when you've given your life to Christ, some things about you need to start changing.
Yeah, and everybody's on a different time frame.
Everybody's on a different level. Everybody's at different stages in their walk. I get it. I totally get it. But there should be something that's changing. The word talks about a woman having modesty.
Yeah.
Modesty. Okay? Modesty is different for different people. I get that too. But allowing the Holy Spirit to really minister to you and speak to you. There was another instance that I gave as well. I don't want to take up too much time, but there was another instance that I gave where I had a pair of jeans. I looked good in those jeans.
Yes, you did. Yes,
when I was smaller. But yeah, I looked good in those jeans. And one day I was going out and I put on these heels and I'm stepping and I'm like, hey, you know when you look good, right? So I was out and literally, as I was about to go out of the house, I heard the Holy Spirit say to me, take the jeans off. And I was like, what?
Wow.
Why? What's wrong with these jeans? Anyway, back and forth in my head, looking in the mirror. Eventually, I took the jeans off. Oh, well, no, I was about to take the jeans off. And the Holy Spirit said, what attention do you get when you go out wearing these jeans? And I really had to think about it. Because you get the wolf whistles, you know, the guys start talking to you a certain way and whatever, and it's like, do you want that kind of attention? What type of attention are you looking for? I took those jeans off, and the Holy Spirit said to me, it is not that you will never wear those jeans again, I just want to know that you are obedient to my voice.
Wow.
And so what I'm saying to you ladies, especially women of God, be obedient to the voice of God. He may tell me not to wear these jeans. I still have them as a reminder of that particular day. He may tell me something, he may tell you something different, but just be aware. Just incline your ear to what God is saying to you.
It's true.
About your attire and how you present yourself. It's important.
It's true. And a guy is going to judge you based on how you are looking. So if we see you looking a certain way and you putting that advertisement out there, most of us are going to respond to what we're seeing. So if you get those wolf calls and that they pitch and woo like that, you know it's probably part of your advertising. So I work in sales and marketing. So because of that, I know that when you put something out there to the public in a certain way, you expect a certain response. So ladies, just like my wife just said, be conscious of what you're going to draw in when you put that type of advertising out. Same way with guys. You wearing those skin tight, skinny jeans, look like somebody painted them on your legs. Look, I ain't mad at you, but don't let them be so tight that we know your business now. These girls will check your business real quick. And if you put the wrong advertisement out there, not only are you going to embarrass yourself, but guess what you're going to do? You're going to turn a lot of women off that probably would deal with you on a certain level because you're showing this level of immaturity. So I really gauge some of the stuff that I put on because I don't want to come across the wrong way. And not that you got to look perfect every day. If you matching your belt, your shoes, your socks, your everything is matching like that, you might be too matchy. But just be careful not to take it to the extremes where people are picking up on the wrong things.
It's each to their own. And I say there's a difference between fitted and tight.
Yeah, definitely.
Tight ain't always right.
Man, we was at a restaurant. There was a girl, and not to say anything, God bless her and her family, but one of the old school church mothers needed to get a hold of her and just say, baby, look, Spanx is real. Spanx is real. They work, and you need some of those in your life. You need some Spanx and some Anks, whatever they make to keep all that stuff bottled up inside there. You need it.
And a t-shirt ain't a dress.
No, Lord, it ain't. But hey, you know what? I'm just telling you. We just trying to encourage you all to.
It's all in love.
Right.
It's all in love.
And in our generation, nobody's saying it, baby.
No, it's no judgment. It's no condemnation. As I said, people are at different levels. They're at different walks in their lives, and we totally get it and we understand it. But for us, especially in a pastoral position, we're seeing some things in the church that is for people who are seasoned.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's true.
It shouldn't be.
And look, we live in a politically correct generation where nobody wants to say anything to hurt anybody's feelings.
And then they talk about church hurt. She
Right.
hurt me. You know what? I had a church mother. Now, for those of you who know, I love to sew. I love making my own clothes. And I made this dress. Really, really nice dress. It was long to the ground. It was flowy. But it had one shoulder. And everything was like, it was, covered at the top and everything. It was, like I said, it was flowy at the top. But one shoulder was out.
Right. And
this mother came to me after the service and she said, sweetheart, that's a beautiful dress. It's really nice, but don't wear it back to church. And I was like,
how you doing?
And I felt a little bit hot. I was like, what? And she said to me, as I said, it's really nice. But she said, the funny thing that she said was, some men have a thing about shoulders. I was like, this woman is crazy. But you know what? I went home and I thought about it and I said, you know what? It was inappropriate for church. It's not that I can't wear this dress again. Yeah. It just wasn't appropriate for church.
And that type of church service, maybe. Yeah.
Right. Now, I wasn't up. I wasn't in the pulpit. I wasn't doing any of that. So that's why I was a little bit like, why is she coming and saying this to me? But in hindsight, when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? She has a point. And I haven't worn that dress back. I will wear it again, but to a different function. Yeah. There are different places where you can wear different things, and you just need to know where and when. Yeah, and that's true.
So look, y'all, we just saying this to encourage y'all. We're not trying to dog anybody out. No. We're not trying to put anybody down. We love y'all.
Yes, we do.
And just like Fergie the other night when she sung that song, and none of her friends would tell her the truth in rehearsal, that's bogus. So we gonna tell y'all the truth about the real stuff that's happening. We gonna tell you the truth. Now we gonna end on this little song here.
Here we go.
We started out with it. Blessed be the name. Here we go. Blessed be the name. Blessed be the name. Blessed be